Hello once again, all my friends out there in the YouTube comic community. Comic Hoarder 410 here today, and I'm doing a video of my winnings from SpideyFan78cts contest. And thanks again, really appreciate you doing this. It was generous of you, and it was a cool contest. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do so, obviously. I'll try to remember after I upload this to go to my computer and put a link at the bottom. But very cool guy. He's obviously a Spider-Man fan, and he's also a fan of Neil Adams' Batman work. We have that in common. But he has a cool record collection of a lot of early 80s stuff, and as a child of the 80s, I can relate. I like a lot of that same music. And we have a lot of the same film favorites in common, too. I saw in his collection, he's Back to the Future. That's one of my all-time favorites, the first one especially. Clockwork Orange, Seven. We have a lot of similar tastes. He's a really cool guy, so please check his channel out. But also, Christian, I noticed recently you did one of your best haul videos I've ever seen. I mean, my God. Check that video out, people. I mean, just some of the Neil Adams Batman books you got, just wow. Awesome book after awesome book. But you said that was your farewell video for a few months. And, I understand, man. Good luck to you. I know you said you had to concentrate on school and work. And honestly, that's the only break I took from collecting. Major break I took in my life was, when I was at college. I just couldn't afford it. If I had turned 21, got my ID, and, I was going out to bars and drinking beer and trying to meet girls while I was going to college, partying a lot. So, I stopped collecting for a few years. So, being that I went to college right after the Clone Saga happened and Spider-Man kind of helped me spur that decision along. But, nevertheless, I understand, buddy. Good luck to you with school and work, and hope you take care of that. That's good to keep your mind focused on the prize. But I think I speak for all of us, Chris, when I say I hope you'll, if you have some spare time, pop by and check us out. Check out our vids and maybe post a vid on how you're doing, man. So good luck to you, and thanks again, buddy. Now to the books. Chris sent me a very nice copy here of Captain America 217. And this book's heating up a lot right now because it's a first Quasar, and I do not have this, so thank you very much for that. That's really awesome. There's a Marvel team-up that I needed that I did not have. This is Marvel Team-Up 120. Very cool. Kerry Gamble cover, Bob Layton. This is a cool, he put in a lot of, Bronze Age Superman, which is really cool. I think I have one of these, but I'll explain it. So, but this is Action 463. And this is actually a really cool book for me because it says, from 1976 to 1776. And I was born in 76, so for that reason they called me a bicentennial baby. So, it's a pretty cool book. Appreciate that, and I like that cover. This is the only one I have, and my copy is just ripped to pieces. It's shredded. And this is Superman 293, and I had this book when I was very, very young. And I remember, why won't Superman give him the water? I couldn't understand it, so I had to read it. So that's pretty cool getting that again, because my copy barely has a cover, if it still does. So, and other than that, I didn't have any of these. So, here's a very cool cover. Not sure who did this. Is it Ross Andrew, maybe? I'll have to look it up. Might be Ross Andrew. But this is Superman 299. Very cool cover. Superman 302. Very cool cover. Lex Luthor with his 70s era costume. I like that costume. I guess this is Thunder and Lightning. This is Superman 303. Some of these are in really nice shape. This one I really like, so thank you for sending me this one. This is Superman 311, and it's a Garcia Lopez cover, so I really freaking dig that one, man. Thank you for giving me this. Really appreciate that. I'm a big fan of his artwork. That was very nice of you. He also sent me Superman 318. Superman 331. Master Jailer. There's a villain you don't see too often anymore. This is a Ross Andru cover with Dick Giordano on inks. Very cool. Thank you for that, my friend. Superman 334. Some really cool covers, man. Love the Bronze Age covers. So great in their simplicity. This is X-Men 275, and it's a really awesome. I should have taken it out because it's a gatefold cover by Jim Lee. Very cool. I think it wraps around and it's a gatefold, so very awesome. Oops. This, as many of you know, I have this book, but this is actually great because I sent my copy to get graded, so I can't read it. And this is Saga of the Swamp Thing 20. It's the first Alan Moore issue. And as many of you know, that's probably my favorite run in comics. And now I have a raw, loose copy that I can read. So that's actually really cool and worked out really well. And once again, everyone, if you have not read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing run, do yourself a favor. Great stuff. This is Infinity Crusade #1. And he said there was a chunk missing out of the cover, and this is just a reader copy. And that's cool because I don't have it, so I can read it. But I know a lot of people think they're cheesy, but I'm a fan of a lot of these enhanced covers from the 90s. I just think some of them are cheesy, but some of them still look cool. They definitely overdid it with them, and you know, just everything was getting an enhancement. But some of them are pretty cool, and that's a pretty neat Ron Lim cover. This is Amazing Spider-Man 360, and I'm getting mixed up here. This is either the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy or the first cameo of Carnage, one of the two. But I know it's an early Cletus or Carnage appearance. So thank you for that as well. And last but certainly not least, this is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8. This is the first symbiote costume. And actually, dude, you did me a huge favor with this copy. Because I have a copy that I was considering sending to get graded, so this kind of seals it for me now. I have a reader copy, and this copy is actually not in bad shape at all. He did say the top staples detached, but that's perfect, man. The cover looks great, everything's there, and I can read this without feeling guilty. So that's beautiful, man. Thank you again. I really enjoyed all these books. The first Quasar is huge. I don't have that. Alan Moore Swamp Thing, I'll take any of them any day. Love them. And great kickstart to my Bronze Age Superman collection, which is long overdue. So thank you very much, Chris, for your generosity in these great books, and thanks for putting on the contest. Good luck to you, buddy. Everybody out there in the community, check out his channel. Do yourself a favor. And thanks again for stopping by and checking out my videos. I always appreciate it. Take care of yourselves and each other. And happy comic reading.